Hello, everyone. The end of 2024 is bearing down on me as I record this. And for those of you who are regular consumers of our content, of our blogs and our podcasts and those sorts of things, you'll be aware that what we're talking about this quarter is high performance and hybrid working. So what I was thinking about was, what would be helpful for me to share? What have we learned over the last little while about this? As we work with our clients, as we refine our own ways of working as individuals and also as an organization. And what struck me was something that happened over the last little while. We have monthly, we get in a virtual way, online, we get all of our certified trainers and coaches together. And the goal, we pick two topics, really. We pick sort of, what are topics, and they can range, right? It can be everything from sort of techie slanted conversations around tools, what's new, what's hot, what features have you found, what's worked really well for your clients, what to avoid, right through on the other end of the spectrum to principle level stuff, what's really important to us as individuals, what's really important to us as an organization. So it's a wonderful mix, generally speaking, the topics that we come up with. But we had a conversation in this last call that I thought gave me some food for thought about things that you might want to focus on again. And whether you're seeing this before the end of the year, or maybe you're seeing this early in the new year, early in 2025, I think it'll still be relevant. Because the conversation we were having was, we started with a theme, and the theme was virtual delivery. Okay, we do, as you might imagine, we do quite a lot of that, right? Whether it's seminars or whether it's coaching, we do quite a lot of that, quite a lot of virtual delivery. And so we got started into a conversation around what's hot, what's new. Some of our coaches had some really impressive experience with tools recently. And what we found was that very quickly, the conversation evolved into not just what are the tools and why are they cool and why are they an upgrade on what we're already using, but what sort of impact it would have on the quality of delivery that we have for our clients, and therefore, our ability to make our points more clearly, to be more engaging, to be more, visually sort of impressive, right? All of those kinds of things. But it became we started to go a little bit off piste. We started to go into other tools that related to other things that weren't specifically around delivery. And what came to mind for me, and this is really, I suppose, my major theme for today, what came to mind for me is the power simply of sitting down with people and talking about ways of working. I did a program a little bit earlier this week with one of our clients here in the UK. And in that program, one of the things that happens when we do seminar programs is that people get talking. What difference is this going to make? How are we going to work more effectively together? How are we going to take the core getting things done models and make them real for us so that we operate as more effectively as a team? And so my advice is have a think about who in your life would be good to get in a room, could be physically in the same room or could be virtually in the same room, and just riff on the topic of what works for you in terms of ways of working. And see where you go. You might come out of those conversations with, okay, so there's that setting I haven't found out about. Or, oh, yeah, okay, so there's that particular tool I haven't made use of, which might be an upgrade. See where you go. And you might very well be impressed with, this is the kind of stuff that flies under the radar for a lot of us, right? In my experience, it's vanishingly rare that people talk about their ways of working, right? They sit down and they say, okay, here is the flow of my day, right? Here are the kinds of things that happen to me. And here's how I make use of the tech that I've got. Here's how I make use of the, GTD, if they're GTDers. Here's how sort of the tech and my tech is supported by GTD and vice versa. And you might very well find that you've learned some things that you want to adapt for yourself, and you might very well also find that you've shared some things with your colleagues, with your friends, your family, whoever you're talking to, that might get some benefit out of it as well. As you think about 2025, okay, ask yourself the question, where are the sources of friction in my ways of working? And see in these conversations whether you can get some inspiration for eliminating some of those sources of friction. So that was the headline topic. As this will be our last, our last piece of major output for 2024. I'd just like to say on behalf of all of us at Next Action Associates, thank you so much for being a part of our community. Thank you for all of your feedback, for all of your support over the years. We do this work because we believe it's very important. We've seen it have dramatic positive impacts on our own lives, and we've seen it have dramatic positive impacts on the lives of the people that we work with. And we are very keen to make sure that we are continuing to support you, whatever your GTD journey looks like. So please do be in touch. Like and subscribe, as we always say. So you'll be hearing from us, of course, in the new year as well. And best wishes from all of us for a happy and a healthy 2025 and a joyous holiday season. Bye for now.